Let's start Kentland Hills. Be prepared to stop at any time if they give us the signal from the stage. Kentland Hills, be prepared to stop at any time. Featuring our trombone section. Into. Okay, they're running a little behind, it looks like. Let's go to the Sloop John B. Just down a couple more for a short one. Sloop John B. Two empty beats. Ready? Sloop. Trumpets. More vibrato. Gloucester at the bottom of the book. And again, be prepared to stop at any time. Looks like we're running a little late today. Oh, that might be it. All right, let's start it. You might have to stop right away. Alberta, fanfare, and recessional O Canada on the left side of your folders. Alberta.
s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée du plus brillant exploit. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
It is my pleasure to introduce a special and important addition to Convocation ceremonies that reminds us all of the ancestral lands of the First Peoples of Canada. This song is called a victory song that will start us off in a good way at every one of our Convocation ceremonies. Over the past hundreds of years, there have been many victory songs that have been passed down through generations. These songs have a special power to them and therefore carry such great meaning, as this song correlates with the treaties signed with the Crown and the First Peoples of Canada. The treaties were agreements signed as a foundation for ongoing relationships in understanding one another, so that we live together in a respectful relationship as we move forward together to advance reconciliation. We present this song to uplift the spirit and to encourage all of us to come together to sing and dance in victory for the graduates' accomplishments. It is my pleasure today to introduce the victory song, and I extend gratitude to our traditional singers and cultural ambassadors, Lyle Tutusis, Monty Sunchild, Al Crawford, Adrian Lachance, Colin Rain, and Jade Tutusis, who have pre-recorded this victory song for the U of A Convocation ceremonies. If you are able, please remain standing. Whatsoever things are true, a promise made here at the University of Alberta over 100 years ago. Today we are gathered to celebrate this commitment to ourselves and to our community. We celebrate with all those who leave today with their degrees. May you continue to seek truth. May you continue to serve in our global home. May you continue to grow in wisdom and understanding. And may you continue to uphold the university's values of integrity, freedom, and the equality and dignity of all persons, to create a community filled with promise for the future and goodwill toward all. Please be seated. Welcome to the University of Alberta. My name is Peggy Garrity, and I have the great privilege of serving as the Chancellor of the University and conferring all of your degrees today. I'd like to acknowledge that the University of Alberta is located on Treaty 6 territory and the homelands of the Métis. In stating this, we must recognize our responsibility in working in relationship alongside First Nation and Métis people and their communities on our way forward, and in good relations in uplifting the whole people for the next 7 generations and the university for tomorrow. On behalf of the entire university community, I'm delighted to welcome you to Convocation. It's an exciting day for all of us. Graduands, we are very pleased that so many of your friends and family members could join us to celebrate your degrees. As you participate in today's ceremony, you are walking in the footsteps of generations of scholars. And each of the traditions you see on the stage and throughout the ceremony today have special meaning and significance. Today's formal opening procession to the stage, led by our Chief Marshal and the University Mace, originates in the procession of the Guild of Teachers. Such guilds in past centuries were dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge, just as our university is today. The many different academic gowns, hoods, and caps here on stage today reflect centuries of university tradition. As Chancellor, I wear our University of Alberta colors of green and gold. The different colors of your faculty hoods signify to everyone here and to our society the degree that you have earned. Your caps, those Oxford-style mortarboards with those somewhat amazing and annoying tassels, may be considered a symbol of the scholar's independence and freedom. These symbols and traditions remind us of our connections to the past. But seeing your faces today and conferring your degrees is all about the future, about your futures and the future you will create for our communities and the world. You will hear from a member of our Board of Governors and from our University President, Bill Flanagan. You'll also hear from Ms. Stacy Schiff, who has accepted our invitation to receive an honorary degree of letters, our university's highest honor. An honorary degree recognizes inspiring role models and leaders, celebrating extraordinary achievements and remarkable service to our society. And Stacy, I'm so proud to be able to celebrate your honorary degree today. Following the presentation of the honorary degree, we will begin with the recognition of your degrees. One of the deans will present you on behalf of the faculties, and our president will guide you through your pledge to pursue the encouragement of learning and the public good. It will then be my great honor to admit you to your degrees and confer upon you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with being a university graduate. Then it'll be your turn to be up here on the stage with us. Each of you will cross the stage as your name is called. And for everyone here, I know that that will be the most important part of today's ceremony. Your degree will actually be conferred as I congratulate you and we meet together on the stage. So please stop for a moment and say hello so I can congratulate every one of you. That moment will bind you and the University of Alberta together for all time. President and Vice Chancellor Bill Flanagan and the Board of Governors representative Chris Ashdown join me here in recognizing your accomplishments today. We're also joined by Elder Elsie Gauthier, who is here today to extend a special recognition to Indigenous members of our learning community. Distinguished guests on the Convocation stage also include a number of community leaders and members of our Academy. I'm very pleased that deans and professors from our faculties of Graduate Studies and Research and Arts are here to congratulate each graduand as you cross the stage. We're all here to welcome you to our University of Alberta alumni family. I hope you enjoy the day, and now I'd like to start by inviting greetings from our Board of Governors.
Eminent Chancellor Garrity, President Flanagan, distinguished guests, graduands, families, and friends. I'm very pleased to participate in this special day on behalf of the Board of Governors to bring the Board's greetings and hearty congratulations. Today is a day of celebration when the entire university community, along with your families and friends, gathers to celebrate you, the graduating class of 2023. It's also a day to celebrate the university, which by virtue of this marvelous milestone has successfully provided you with the academic resources to support your engagement with issues and opportunities of 2023 and into the future. Collectively and cooperatively, you will be the generation that moves society forward in the arts, in the economy, in knowledge, discovery, and research. You've been changed over your years at the U of A. The knowledge you've gained here will enable you to address society's issues, influence others, and shape our collective future. You're now the kind of citizen who will apply critical thought, share your knowledge, foster common understanding, and employ the skills you've gained here to better society in a competent, thoughtful, ethical, and engaged way, today, tomorrow, and from now on. Our very heartfelt congratulations to you, your families, friends, and supporters. Be proud, savor your success, enjoy today, and we wish you the very best for the future.
It's now my pleasure to invite President Bill Flanagan to address Convocation.
Hello and welcome everyone. It's a delight to be here with you on this splendid summer day. And let me also express a warm welcome to our honorary degree recipient, Ms. Stacy Shift. Welcome. And our many guests in the audience, but of course, above all, our graduating class of 2023. Graduates, we are here today to celebrate you and your achievements. And today marks a milestone in your life's journey, one that has been filled with exploration and excitement. And what you've accomplished on this journey requires dedication and perseverance, no doubt many countless late nights and early mornings. And along the way, you've experienced a whole spectrum of emotions, sometimes all at once. And at times, the journey may have seemed tough, almost impossible. And yet, here we are. You've made it. And we can't forget the added challenges that many of you faced during your time here. Many of you earned your degrees amid unprecedented global conditions, living through a pandemic and toggling between in-person and online learning. I want you to know that this did not go unnoticed. On behalf of the University of Alberta, I want to offer our profound appreciation and congratulations to each and every one of you. Regardless of the many changes and challenges you encountered along your journey, you were always quick to adapt. You've been resilient and demonstrated your tenacity. And above all, you've come together as a community. And along with COVID, the university has undergone its own evolutionary journey during your time here as challenging economic conditions and academic restructuring saw us forge new paths forward. There's still more work to be done, but I know that our institution is prepared for the future, and the future is bright. We are in a strong position to continue to advance this remarkable university, which has grown and endured and cultivated knowledge and ideas since its founding in 1908. And through 115 years of change, our core mission has always remained the same: to build one of the world's great universities for the public good. And there are many universities in the world doing meaningful work, but only a handful are doing globally recognized research on such a comprehensive array of some of the world's most significant challenges. Addressing climate change head-on, we are a global leader in developing net energy solutions for tomorrow. As one of the world's leading research institutions in artificial intelligence, we are harnessing the remarkable potential of AI to touch so many aspects of our lives, from improving human health and wellness to driving new efficiencies that will dramatically reduce energy consumption. And home to Canada's second Nobel Prize in Medicine, our health sciences are at the cutting edge of advancing the whole spectrum of human health and wellness. And as the Earth's population grows, our agriculture research is advancing global food security worldwide. And we are leading the way in advancing truth and reconciliation with a core commitment to recognize, honor, and incorporate Indigenous ways of knowing and knowledge in all that we do. And in the social sciences and humanities, we are advancing and defending free and democratic societies committed to justice, equity, and opportunity for all, with a focus on reducing social disparities in Canada and around the world. I am proud to say that the University of Alberta is among a small handful of universities with the research and teaching strength to make world-changing contributions to each and every one of these significant challenges. We are leading with purpose, developing solutions for our planet and for our society. And the impact of our university and our students is recognized on the global stage, such as the Times Higher Education Impact Ranking. This ranking is the only global performance measure that assesses universities against the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, including ending poverty, ending world hunger, climate action, and sustainable land use. And the latest results are just in, only as of last week. And I am proud to say that the University of Alberta continues to climb in these rankings, now ranking 7th in the world and 2nd in Canada. This is the impact of our university. And in last year's QS World University Rankings, one of the most influential university rankings in the world, we moved up 16 spots in 1 year. This is simply unheard of. This never happens. A remarkable achievement. And the University of Alberta now ranks 110 out of the more than 1,400 top universities worldwide, placing us among the top 4 institutions in Canada. And in the most recent academic ranking of world universities, another highly regarded global ranking, the University of Alberta came in at 92, moving up 12 spots from the previous year. And these rankings reflect our deep commitment to teaching and research, whether in the classroom or the lab, to seek challenges, drive change, innovate, and collaborate. This is what it means to lead with purpose. And each of you today has played an important role in building that global reputation. And undoubtedly, amid all of our contributions, the most significant contribution of the University of Alberta is represented in the remarkable talent of our graduates today and all of the incredible things that you will do as you continue along life's journey. You are the builders and thinkers and leaders who will help find us way through some of the world's most challenging issues. You are the ones who will bring new energy and fresh thinking to the great debates and challenges of our times. We can't wait to learn about all of the amazing ways you will use your skills, knowledge, and curiosity to help change the world for better. We are enormously proud of all of you. So today we celebrate your achievements and the bright futures to come, and wherever life's journey takes you next, please know that you will always have a home right here at the University of Alberta. So congratulations and thank you.
Knowledge shall not be the concern of scholars alone. The uplifting of the whole people shall be its final goal.
They inspire us all with their brilliance, creative force, and fervent desire to make the world a better place.
I accept in the name of our poor people.
Dream your dreams. It is possible to have a new kind of world.
Those who receive an honorary degree from the University of Alberta set the highest standards of dedication and excellence for students and for society at large.
It is a good day to be you.
Remember who you are. Remember where you come from.
And while their backgrounds and fields of endeavor vary widely, all are exceptional.
Maybe it's best if I just speak from the heart.
I will remember you.
How lucky are you to be armed with one of the greatest educations in the world and to be living in this country at this very point in human history?
We face today a clash of ignorances.
You are who make the history. You are who create the future.
U of A honorary degree recipients embody the university's vision to inspire the human spirit through outstanding achievements in learning, discovery, and citizenship in a creative community.
Your generation will be called upon to balance what is now moving quickly to a tipping point.
I think we are now in the threshold of a new beginning.
It is a spirit that is building one of the world's great universities for the public good.
It is your attitude that will sustain you. It is not what happens to you, it is what you do with it.
Go out and not simply change the world, go out and save the world. That is what I would seek you to do.
Eminent Chancellor, my name is Robert Wood, and I'm the Dean for the Faculty of Arts. On behalf of the Senate of the University of Alberta, it is my privilege to introduce Stacy Schiff for the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters, our institution's highest honor. Ms. Schiff is an award-winning biographer and essayist whose work brings individuals, ideas, and entire communities to life with a remarkable balance of scholarship and emotional intelligence. Her writing crosses boundaries of time and place to illuminate essential truths about the human experience. Ever since the publication of her first biography, Saint-Exupéry, in 1994, a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize, Ms. Schiff has continued to hone her craft. Each of her subsequent books, including Vera, A Great Improvisation, Franklin, France, and the Birth of America, Cleopatra, A Life, and The Witches, Salem 1692, was meticulously crafted and earned wide critical acclaim. In addition to the acclaim that comes from writing multiple #1 best-selling books, her work has been recognized with a host of prestigious awards, including the 2000 Pulitzer Prize for Biography for Vera. She also received the Peggy V. Helmerich Distinguished Author Award and was inducted into the American Academy of Arts and Letters. In 2018, she was made a Chevalier des Arts et Lettres by the French government. Ms. Schiff embraces complexity in the subject she explores. moments of human courage and grace, along with life-altering choices made in anger, fear, and pain, all have a place in the life stories that she carefully weaves together. Over the course of her career, she has consistently sought out every possible detail in the lives of her characters in history. Family, social, political, economic, and cultural circumstances are carefully accumulated and weighed to engage readers in the full experience of a time and place that is different from our own. Taking the time to learn and reflect, her approach to source materials effectively combines a deep immersion as a researcher with a thoughtful narrative distance as a writer. Her finely honed skill in interpreting ideas and actions that alter the course of history reflects this delicate balance. One of Miss Schiff's nominators notes that her writing has uplifted the lives of those we would do well to remember, and she lifts the spirits and educates her readers as she does so. Today, we honor her dedication to extensive and impeccable research to inform her writing. We recognize her passionate belief that the stories of individuals need to be told sensitively. And we celebrate her ability to illuminate essential truths about the human experience through the craft of biography. Eminent Chancellor, with great pride and respect, I present Stacy Schiff.
Stacy M. Schiff, in recognition of extraordinary accomplishments as an international award-winning and best-selling biographer and writer, I desire to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws and to express the hope that we shall continue to be enriched by your wise counsel for many years to come.
Eminent Chancellor, President Flanagan, Governor, distinguished faculty, distinguished guests, good morning. To the mighty graduates of 2023, congratulations. And a special congratulations to your family and friends, to the team that has delivered you to this joyous moment, to those of you, in other words, with Kleenex nestling in your pockets. Class of 2023, you should feel immensely proud of yourselves and of each other. You have trampled deadlines, you have triumphed over exams, you have wrangled ideas to the ground. You have impressed this exemplary and exacting, this beaming faculty. You have perfected the art of procrastination, a talent that will serve you admirably for years to come. You stand today at something quite rare, a wholly visible punctuation point in life. But at this precise moment, you are betwixt and between in what anthropologists call a liminal state. You are no longer exactly students, you are almost alumni. This is only briefly true. The good news is that you will be able to remove that strange hat from your head in a matter of hours. But this transitional, stalled, betwixt and between moment seems an excellent occasion on which to ponder a little quirk of time. It's not my intention to load you down with wisdoms from my August perspective. For all I know, some of you may have been out late last night. But let me ask you to consider for just a few minutes the fate of the future. Because what happens to the future happens more swiftly than might seem possible. It all boils down to a question of ratios. When a year was a tenth of your life, it took a long time. When a year amounts to some 2% of your life, it evaporates in a flash. For similar reasons, you will retain more memories from these last 2 decades than from all others. This also explains why, for the rest of your life, you're going to be listening to Taylor Swift and Morgan Wallen. You're soon to make a startling discovery. As you head into the world, you will touch down in a new neighborhood. The coffee shop to your left, the Thai restaurant to your right, as has been true since time immemorial. And then one day, the coffee shop will no longer be there, and a bit of you will crumple. And only after this has happened 3 or 4 times will you realize that that has always been the case, that the coffee shop and the Thai restaurant themselves were late arrivers, that the world is in perpetual flux. The generation that preceded you had no Webkins, and the generation after you had no Webkins either. In short, nothing is eternal aside possibly from the high-level diner. Futures are exhilarating, infinite, and forgiving. Pasts are exhilarating, finite, and unforgiving. But here's a secret. You are in charge of both, because there is the past, and then there's what we do with the past, and the second is commonly known as history. On the page, in any case, lives come down to us in 3 shapes: biography, autobiography, and memoir. The first has about it a sheen of objectivity. The second tips its hat to the facts. The third pretty much thumbs its nose at all etiquette. It's raw, it's spontaneous, and temperamental. The watercolor in the gallery of oil paintings, with all the mistakes shining through. Life as you live it may feel like memoir, but it's arguably best understood as biography. You want to see yourself with a bit of objectivity as you appear to the world, and from a certain altitude. You won't get the dates right, but it helps to put yourself in perspective, the trick, I would suggest, to happy partnerships of all kinds. At the same time, you'll want to roam freely, less dispassionately, like the autobiographer, through what will become your accumulating collection of tomorrows. And occasionally, one does need to stare straight into the mirror. You want to leaven all of that with the freewheeling, no-holds-barred manner of the memoirist. They, after all, are the ones with style. Don't shrink from the parts that unsettle you. As George Orwell put it, an autobiography is only to be trusted when it reveals something disgraceful. Your job is not to pretend that your life is the sum of your data. Your phone can do that for you. But to ask how you've metabolized the past, what you've accomplished with the gifts with which you leave campus today. There are surprisingly few hard and fast rules for writing, but 2 of the best come from crime writer Elmore Leonard. If it sounds like writing, Leonard has said, I rewrite it. And for the 10th of his 10th rules, he offered, try to leave out the parts that readers tend to skip. I think you can see how you want to handle this story of yours. The aim is authenticity. You want to avoid tripping over the expectations of others, the preconceived notions, the window dressing, your own self-doubt. You're going to have to figure out how to survive the parts that you will be tempted to skip, some of which, paradoxically, you will later wish that you had back. However you proceed, don't subscribe to the school of the legendary Hollywood producer Sam Goldwyn. It was Goldwyn who said, I don't think anyone should write their autobiography until after they're dead. The future is at your doorstep, but so chomping at the bit is the past. Invite it in from the rain, interrogate it a little, offer it a chair. It's going to sustain and comfort, dazzle and define, explain and sometimes even ambush you. One example, that anxiety dream, the one about the exam that you forgot to take or that you couldn't locate, the exam that was administered in a language you don't read, or that you went to without your clothes. You're going to have that dream for the rest of your life. Also fixed in your past will be your sweetest possessions, your achievements and your adventures, obviously, but along with them, a cache of riches far greater still, your reputation, the wellsprings of your friendships, your first glimpses of those individuals who send your heart racing, the gratitude you feel for the faculty on this stage, the family at your side, and the friends who have your back, those golden hours of Webkins, and to this powerful, sparkling, priceless, hard-earned diploma, the one that in the next minutes will magically transmute you from students into alumni. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Stacy. Honestly, as I'm listening to you, I was madly scribbling with my pen, trying to remember all of those wonderful phrases. It's clear that you're a writer and a brilliant writer, and your words were memorable. Thank you so much. One last thing, to commemorate this honorary degree, we'd now ask you to come and sign our University Honor Roll. And that makes it official. You are now a member of the University of Alberta class of 2023. Welcome to the family. And now, graduates, it's your turn. As the name of each graduate is called across the stage, I will formally admit you to your degrees, and we will have an opportunity to congratulate you. On your journey across the stage, you will also walk past the University of Alberta ceremonial mace. That's it, sitting right there in the middle. Centuries ago, the mace was a symbol of authority over life and death, and I'm happy to assure you that that is no longer the case, or I'm not going anywhere near it. Today, this mace represents the life-changing power of knowledge and the importance of our university and our graduates in the community. I look forward to meeting every one of you up here on the stage.
The candidates for degrees will please rise if you are able. Thank you. You will be asked to provide a spoken response for the pledge with the President, which will appear on the screen shortly. Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculty, I present to you these scholars and ask that they be pledged and admitted to the degrees to which they are entitled.
Now to our graduates, when you respond to the pledge, let's rattle the roof of the Jubilee. Do you promise faithfully to observe and loyally to maintain the statutes, customs, privileges, and liberties of this, your university? Do you solemnly promise to conduct yourself in all things loyally and faithfully to the honor of your university, the encouragement of learning, and the good of your country? Okay, you guys get the prize. Well done.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of this university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are entitled, and invest with you all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining to such degrees. I charge you to use them for the uplifting of the whole people, to inspire the human spirit, to serve your community for the public good, and to pursue more steadfastly whatsoever things are true. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Robert Wood and Professor Micah True, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Arts and Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Kwabena Bediako Boateng. They want to congratulate you too. Gregory Carl William Blomquist. Francis Chiparawasha. Lebohang Disele Piso. Christina Molin Chemeski. Danielle Alicia Morris O'Connor. Catherine Schmerler. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Arts, Aaron Patrick Allen. Anant Baal. Selina Catherine Ertman. Brittany Garris. Courtney Ray Graham. Yiru Guo. Jasmine Kellogg. Vida Han Babe. Matthew Richard McCreary. Bethany McMillan. Mohammed Oliola Al-Mizan. Holly Nguyen. Najifa Naushin. Riley Luca Penny. Emma Isabel Randall. Diorbek Sidokov. Sinle Irene Yang. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Science, Megan Nomi Bohach. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Fine Arts, Tai Amy Grauman. Josh Languedoc. Kate Rose Sheridan. Ilu Shing. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Design, Tejas Jananthan Ambarani. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Robert Wood, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Arts. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, the recipient of the Dr. John MacDonald Medal in Arts, a Duncan Alexander McGibbon Medal in Economics, Kayla Joanne, that's Joanne, I think, Layden with first-class honours.
Kayla Layton is this year's recipient of the Dr. John MacDonald Medal in Arts. It is given by the Faculty of Arts to the graduating student that has shown the highest distinction in scholarship in the Bachelor of Arts program. This award was endowed in memory of Dr. John MacDonald, a former chair of the Department of Philosophy and Psychology and a former dean of the Faculty of Arts and Science. Throughout her studies, Kayla's experiences in the honors program cohort-style learning environment allowed her to deepen her understanding and form strong connections with students, professors, and staff. And from translations and summary writing to data cleaning and analysis, Kayla has worked as a research assistant with 3 professors on various projects. She has also performed economic analysis in an applied environment with the Alberta Energy Regulator. And during her time at the University of Alberta, Kayla and her peers revitalized the Economic Undergraduate Students Association. And as the association's first president, she helped grow a passionate and active community that brought people together, even virtually, during the pandemic. And she remains involved with the ESA as a mentor and resource. And after graduating, Kayla is attending the University of Arizona in Tucson to earn her PhD in economics. So please join me in congratulating Kayla. Congratulations.
Patrick Quinn Batagelli with first-class honors. Ben James Devon with first-class honors. Carleen Mary Dunn with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in international learning and a certificate in translation studies, Ejofan Ellis Ojure with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development and a certificate in international learning, Rai Dawn Olsen Fournier. Vivek Kirti Gala with first-class honors. Jasmine Elise Hopfi. Shelby Lee Marler. Kane Jean Nicolette. Recipient of a Rutherford Memorial Medal in English and a certificate in international learning, Alisa Nyi with first-class honors. Receiving a certificate in applied social science research, as well as a certificate in language documentation and revitalization, Lara Osdogan with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in applied social science research and a certificate in global citizenship, Jordan Nicole Reeder. Ibukun Ulua Doreen Saegebe with first-class honors. Paul Ruedas Sarte. Ashley Chi Min Sang with first-class honors. Keenan Warren Walker with first-class honors. Sean Amelia Williams with first-class honors. Recipient of a Prairie History Medal, Rebecca Marie Woodruff with first-class honors. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Kiara Lynn Asanapal. Tong Ai. Kinza Akhtar. Also receiving a certificate in archaeology, Christy Karen Alari. Michael Scott Travis Almond. Gil Armand Aluning. Aisha Amin. Patrick Martin Andrews with distinction. Tani Daruwala Apesen Ola. Cassidy Lee Auger with distinction. Mercedes Chai Bacon Traplin with distinction. Temi Cleopatra Bambouche with distinction. Oliver Emery Barlow. Eleanor Keelan Battle. William James Beach with distinction. Amber Logan Beddoes with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in translation studies, André Kai Bobé. Maggie Natalie Bodnar with distinction. Kyrie Boudreau. Gurmahakdeep Singh Brar. Also receiving a certificate in archaeology, Alexandra Caitlin Cairo. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Haley Chan with distinction. Samantha Natasha Chapman. Duo Xuan Chen. Yuzha Chen. Colton Joseph Chisen. Madison Jade Coelho with distinction. Morgan Gibbs Colston with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in the economics and management of natural resources, energy, and the environment, Isaac Francis Winston Crome. Erin Denise Cruz. Matthew Trevor Curtis. Haley Addison Damer with distinction. Nabir Das. Evan Keith Davis. Hazel de Leon. Wehang Deng. Grace Charlotte Lena Dirksen with distinction. Jace Tanis Marie Desjarlais. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Trevor Matthew Devlin with distinction. Kiranvir Kaur Daliwal. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Kennedy Doughton with distinction. Trent James L. Douglas. Also receiving a certificate in archaeology, Alexander Cameron Sampson Dowsey with distinction. Petri Johannes Dutoy. Sutong Duan. Destiny Tyra Elsasser with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in the economics and management of natural resources, energy, and the environment, Yiji Feng. Lily Grace Foster with distinction. Michaela Kate Gabouri. Milton Andre Garcia Contreras. Also receiving a certificate in finance, Rishav Ghosh. Beth Jingles. Jack Francis Gooding with distinction. Amir Grozdanich. Yihan Guo. Yile Guo. Matthew Thomas Hackett with distinction. Sophia Lala Hamden. Yiming He. Stuart Vincent Holmes with distinction. Mackenzie Emily Hopp with distinction. Xuanhan Huang. Michaela Hakalak with distinction. Pierce Robert Hunka. Macy Jackson. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Christian Greg Juggernaut with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Akansha Jawiswal with distinction. Yishi Zhang. Khaleesi Jin. Candice Susan Nicole Job. Jonathan Kaplinsky with distinction. Alex William Kelly with distinction. Levi Kettner with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in innovation and entrepreneurship, Ahmed Keri. Jaewon Kim. Sasha Kolomietz. Matthew Oswald Hugh Konhauser with distinction. Jean-Bruce Kwa. Benjamin James Kuchar. Shazvarni Kundaswamy. Akin Singh Kundlas. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability and a certificate in innovation and entrepreneurship, Christy Kwan. Jocelyn Tingyi Lau. Haley Le. Lam Jiahui Le. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Tabitha Winna Liano. Benjamin Peter Lemma. Also receiving a certificate in applied social science research and a certificate in community engagement and service learning, Bazdawit Wandwasan Lemma. Kyle Jason Levesque. Grace Lee with distinction. Yixin Lee with distinction. Zuyan Lian. Leying Liang. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Jonas Xiang Liu with distinction. Emmeline Louisa Lind. Matthew Lower. Lulu Long. Melody Loveland with distinction. Li Xing Luo. Jie Ma. Samuel Asa Mackenzie with distinction. Elena Sophia McKinnon. Ivan Jovi Santelas Nosa Magadia. Aryan Malik. Dylan Andrew Malte. Sarah Aubin Mann with distinction. Elisa Nella Maria Manarino. Brianda Rylan MacArthur. Landon Douglas MacArthur. Also receiving a certificate in interdisciplinary leadership studies, Athena McCusker with distinction. Caitlin Quinn McDonald with distinction. Sydney Lily McDonald with distinction. Vinay Medapati. Marie Annette Malado Solorzano. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Cassandra Millet. Judy Manochai Morgan with distinction. Rochelle Mwenga. Brian Carho Nyang. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Courtney Wynn with distinction. Yanni Ning. Sky Jean Nordmark with distinction. Danielle Evelyn Norris Pott. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Vera Chinaza Okafor with distinction. Lore Fopefoloa Olowatosen. Tioluwani Omanua. Tierra Opisanao with distinction. Morgan Pemong. Anahi Gashuva Palomek McKenna with distinction. Ryan Thomas Nicholas Payne. Sabrina Gillian Pedersen. Avery Jenna Peterson. Pip Brett Pomeroy with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in translation studies, Preston Poon with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability and a certificate in international learning, Cassandra Sophia Pryor. Also receiving a certificate in the economics and management of natural resources, energy, and the environment, Salsabia Natasha Andika Putri. Rushuan Chao. Zichin Chao. Jishwen Chin. Rania Nazi Rahime with distinction. Eden Xavier Redman. Jason Todd Reed. Sierra Michelle Reinhold with distinction. Jenna Rizzo with distinction. Julia Maria Letizia Romano. Mon John Rosetta. Sebastian Alejandro Salinas. Dustin Sandler. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Alyssa Dawn Schatz. Also receiving a certificate in archaeology, Alex Isabella Albrecht Chiru. Kaylin Jasper Scott. Kylie Ann Semenoff. Rong Shan. Zheng Shan with distinction. Shailin Marie Sharp with distinction. Samantha Mackenzie Sholey. Eleanor Francis Smith with distinction. Anna Christine Bassa Soliesa. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Christine Song. Claire Marie Sonmore. Christian Alexander Stahl with distinction. Rebecca Elizabeth Stamper with distinction. Tongyan Son with distinction. Celia Marie Florence Sweetland. Sean Nelson Sidia. Monis Ahmed Jamali Sayed. Jacada Nicole Taylor. Alison Yvonne Ritter Thomas with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in archaeology, Alison Kate Thornett. Anne Inga Tigerson Tarney with distinction. Ken Chu. Mary Abigail Ambrosio Torres. Trang Tran with distinction. Emma Ellen Trevor. Ariana Gabriela Valaco with distinction. Artemi Vachko. Alyssa Brooke Vowles with distinction. Rowan Christina Walter. Chengning Wong. Chongzhe Wong. Yi Wong. Miles Dakota Washington. Asia Weinkauf Bowman. Pei Chi Weng. Sean J.C. Whalen. Keisha Fei Wong. Ryan William Wright. Louis Tia with distinction. Huan She. Anathan Shu. Fuyu Yang. Shengwu Yang. Sophia Yang. Natalie Yue. Donaldo Zamora. Ada Zhang. James Zhang. Jaye Zhang. Junru Zhang. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Lai Lai Zhang with distinction. Shi Zhao. Chen Yu Zhou. Zijiang Zhao. Xiyu Zhou. Itong Zhu. Brecken Armand James Zimmer.
Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts in Art and Design, J.J. An. Lisa Burke with distinction. Sylvie Helen Ellis with distinction. Jenna Brianne Hoffert with distinction. Kang Min Kim with distinction. Amanda Evelyn Kamarniski with distinction. Thea Lawan. Bailey Marie Lohman with distinction. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Design, Raylin Joy Risky Albers with distinction. Sahar Amal Bacchus. Monica Sophie Barch. Leslie Borcha Avalos. Alea Lois Balismoto Cabote with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Michelle Scarlett Cortines with distinction. Hannah Maria Fideli. Bianca Garcia. Sophia Elena Gauvin with distinction. Catherine Lee Gorman. Receiving a certificate in computer game development and a certificate in international learning, Abigail Mitsuo Charlotte Graham. Jaili Mun Lon Halstead. Jampha Hyenkyo with distinction. Robin Whitney Unimorder. Christine Liang with distinction. Gillian Jade Martin with distinction. Leah Faye Murray with distinction. Kaylee Roxanne Toronchuk. Winnie Ong with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Laura Ann Zanello with distinction. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts in Drama, Sherry Angelica Alvaro with distinction. Lika Denbacher with distinction.
Garrett Hyde Derede.
Garrett Hyde Dorede with distinction.
Yassine first. Yassine Fatmi El-Fassi El-Firi.
Yassine Fatmi El-Fassi El-Firi.
Thank you so much. Just as it's just
Karen Lisette Gomez Orezco.
Moses Robin Kuyate.
Moses Robin Kuyate.
This is crucial.
Christian Eric Crucial with distinction. Larissa Corinne Trudy Lashley with distinction. Emily Violet Lizotte with distinction.
Seamus.
Patrick Seamus Lynn with distinction. Dylan McKay with distinction. Nicole Ching Tung Mang with distinction. Sorry. Just Miller? No. Derek James Miller with distinction.
Sorry. Notes.
Emma Marie Sophie Noakes with distinction. Shella Apostle with distinction. Mackenzie Chloe Sutton with distinction. Jack Arlen Thompson. Christine Karina Unroth with distinction. Patton Way with distinction.
Alice Maytan.
Alice May Tan Wordsworth with distinction. Kai Patrick Edwin Yakichuk with distinction. Katie Ann Yonner with distinction.
En español, Escobar Gonzalez.
Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Environmental Studies, Nicole Eleanor Escobar Gonzalez.
Yuan Hong Yi.
Receiving today a certificate in international learning and a certificate in translation studies, Yuahong Lee.
His last name is Nim, and then these two.
Receiving also a certificate in sustainability, Natasha Nim.
Alia Laura Ralph.
Alia Laura Rauf.
Dianetta Sefadine.
And Diane Neda Sefadine with distinction.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty, I present to you the remaining scholars whose names appear in the convocation program, but who are not in attendance.
Well, congratulations to our graduates. And to family and friends in the audience, I think this moment merits a standing ovation, so please join me. And now it's time to, you can please be seated. There's a very enthusiastic group here today. I love this. And now that it's now time to turn our attention to the final part of today's ceremony. And before you are formally welcomed into the University of Alumni Association, I'll invite you to watch the screens for a presentation of a special video montage. And the song that accompanies the video, Je te retrouve, or I Remember You, was commissioned by Campus Saint-Jean in 2008 in honor of the university's centenary. I think it captures the potential of days spent at the university and hopefully will spark many memories of your own time here. And the song is also a display of many of U of A's talents. It was composed by Professor Emeritus and Honorary Degree recipient, Dr. France Levasseur-Ouimet, and was arranged by the U of A alumnus, Dr. Alan Bevan. And the recording is performed by Karel Saint-Jean under the direction of Laurier Fagnon. And I have to tell you, this is a favorite part of the ceremony for me. This video never fails to bring a tear to my eye, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Thank you.
Eminent Chancellor, thank you. To the graduating class of 2023, you have shown incredible resiliency, drive, and determination to be here today. Congratulations and welcome. My name is Kathy Allen, and I graduated from the University of Alberta in 1999 from the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research with a master's degree in Educational Policy Studies, Educational Leadership. It is my honor to congratulate you on becoming a U of A alumnus and to officially welcome you to our alumni family. We are more than 300,000 strong, living in some 140 countries around the world. We are a supportive, proud, diverse, global network, collectively making extraordinary contributions to the alumni community, the university, and for the public good. Together, we are change makers, community builders, world shapers. Throughout the history of the university, our world has faced many challenges, but when we stand together, we generate the solutions that make us healthier, safer, stronger, and more just. We will always be seeking, always be challenging, and most of all, always be leading. Like our university, our alumni lead with purpose. Congratulations and best wishes in all your future endeavors.
In closing, I'd like to offer just a few words of thanks. To Dr. Stacy Schiff, thank you once again for sharing your story and your wisdom and your humor with our university family. You are an inspiring example of leadership, service, and accomplishment. And in accepting this honorary degree, you bring great honor to the University of Alberta. Thank you once again. I also wish to thank our talented vocalist, Catherine Daniel. I have to say that's one of the most stirring editions of O Canada that I've heard. It was wonderful, wonderful. And also to our outstanding Convocation band under the direction of Dr. Thomas Dust. Thank you very much. And I want to especially acknowledge the hard work of the staff in the Office of the Registrar and the Office of the Senate for their organization of today's convocation. Not surprisingly, there's a tremendous amount of work that goes on behind the scenes. Please join me in giving them a special thanks. And I'm pleased to invite all of you to stay out in the lobby, greet each other, and extend congratulations and take time to just enjoy the moment. Finally, to our graduates, congratulations for all that you have accomplished leading up to the conferral of your degree. Your convocation today symbolizes what we can achieve together, how we can uplift the whole people, how we can continue to explore, and more important than ever, how we can steadfastly pursue the truth. All of that is possible when we unleash the creativity, ideas, energy, and compassion of the students who are graduating today and will lead the way for tomorrow. It truly is a gift for me as Chancellor to stand here today and look out at all of you on such an exciting day. It brings such an amazing feeling of hope. I see those sparks of excitement, and determination that each of you brings, and it inspires me to believe that the future is definitely in good hands. I hope you feel incredibly proud of what you have accomplished in your years at our university. You've spent hours, months, and years listening and learning, digging into complex issues and topics, thinking critically about some of the most pressing issues of our time, sharing time with friends and colleagues, and preparing for wherever your journey will take you next. In turn, we are incredibly proud of you, our newest graduates. You inspire us and bring us hope for the future. Whatever path you choose, I encourage you above all else to understand you can make a positive difference in our world, and we're counting on all of you to do that. And I can assure you that the University of Alberta will be here cheering you on from the sidelines as each of you pursues your next hopes and dreams. Congratulations once again. Enjoy the rest of your celebration today.
Thank you.